When it all started, there were 8 restaurants vying for the title of Bama's Best Fried Chicken, as decided by you, our Simply Southern viewers. The daily matchups on our Facebook page got a bit heated. After the dust settled, the Chicken Shack in Luverne was the final restaurant left standing. And today, we show you how this small-town icon earned the title of Bama's Best Fried Chicken. The city of Luverne might have a population under 3,000 people, but according to Simply Southern TV viewers, this small town is home to Alabama's best fried chicken at the Chicken Shack. It's located just off Highway 331, a roadway that often teems with beach-bound travelers. And when you add the appetite of locals to all those hungry sojourners, it equals more than 2,000 pounds of chicken being fried up and served to happy diners at the Chicken Shack every week.
The chicken, what makes it is just, it's being marinated. You know, it's a salt-based marinade, but there's some other stuff in there that we're not going to talk about. And that's what really makes it good, you know, and just sticking to the same recipe, not, you know, changing it.
So people know what to expect when they walk in the door.
They do. And once they've had it for the first time, they always come back.
The Chicken Shack earned the title of Bama's Best Fried Chicken in our Facebook contest, which pitted 8 nominated restaurants against each other in a tournament bracket.
We didn't know if we would get to the end. We always knew we had a good product, and we were just really overwhelmed and enjoyed by it.
We won one, and we won another one, and then got down to the last one, and you know, we're looking at our phones and trying to work, you know, like, can this thing just get it over with, you know? But we were very surprised, we were very happy.
As winners, the restaurant received a plaque and $300 from contest sponsors, the Alabama Poultry Producers, and the Alabama Poultry and Egg Association.
I go to a lot of national meetings, talk with people from other states, and I'm constantly, when I tell people I'm from Luverne, Alabama, they first bring up the Chicken Shack because they stop there on the way to the beach and on the way back. So I've talked to people from Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, Minnesota, and they all know the Chicken Shack.
Of course, I had to see if the chicken would live up to its billing. And when it came time to taste test, it was obvious why thousands of viewers voted for the Chicken Shack. A perfectly crunchy breading with moist, salty chicken, I just didn't want to stop eating. And the good news is you can get your fried chicken fix 7 days a week at the Chicken Shack.
On Sundays, I cook chicken. I move back over there, and it's like you start at 7:30, 8 o'clock, and if you don't just keep going, throw it in there, pull it up, throw some on, you run out. So it's a hustle on Sundays. It's not a good day to come in tired.
The Chicken Shack has daily specials like chicken and dumplings every Tuesday, along with plenty of sides and desserts to round out a perfect Southern meal. Diners can sit a spell in the restaurant's dining room or place or pick up an order at the walk-up window. And no matter if the chicken is served in a box or on a plate, you're sure to enjoy Bama's Best Fried Chicken at the Chicken Shack.
It's got a great taste. It's the same breader and same process ever since 1968, and it hadn't let anybody down. We're not going to change it.
Consistency. I've been eating here for over 40 years, and it's been the same for 40 years. And that's one of the best things that I can say about any restaurant. Inconsistency will put you out of business. Consistency and great taste has put Chicken Shack on the map.
And their staff has a lot to do with their success too, because it's like home. When you come to the Chicken Shack, the food is great, but it's also a family atmosphere. It's just the place to be.
What they have created is something that most restaurants cannot create. Atmosphere, good food, friendship, family. They'll always be successful as long as they keep that up.
You know, when you see all those restaurants along the way to the beach, you often wonder, is that just a tourist trap or is it really good food? Let me tell you, the Chicken Shack is legitimately good food.
So Mary, how does that fried chicken compare with your grandmama's fried chicken?
To be perfectly honest, I think my grandmother would have been very envious of their recipe. It is that good.
Wow. It's called the most important meal of the day, and some folks up in North Alabama know how to do it right. We'll find out who makes Bama's best breakfast when Simply Southern continues.
Wear long pants, long sleeve shirts, and closed-toed shoes. Don't be ticked. Use repellents with 20% DEET on skin and 0.5% permethrin on gear and clothing. Don't be ticked. Avoid sitting on rotten logs or stumps. Don't be ticked. Protect yourself from serious tick-borne illnesses and seek timely treatment to prevent long-term problems. No hunters were angered in the making of this film.
And now, an Alabama tourism spotlight from Sweet Home, Alabama. You can visit the grasslands of Africa to see exotic animals, or you can take a short drive south of Montgomery to Hope Hall and bring the grasslands to you. Attractions of the Alabama Safari Park will delight every member of your family from the comfort of your own vehicle. Is a zebra black with white stripes or white with black stripes? You can figure it out for yourself as you feed these African imports from your vehicle's window. One hump or two? No one can resist the sight of a camel. This one just happens to live in Alabama. You will have a whole llama fun, so take a drive on the wild side to Alabama Safari Park. For your next adventure, go online to alabama.travel.
We've been raising fish for 33 years. Our farm and the catfish farms in Hale County in this area have had a huge impact on the labor, offering jobs. It's been a big economic boom for West Alabama. Our family is fully invested in U.S. farm-raised catfish.